Alright, how's it going everyone? Hope you're all doing well. So, Steel City have dropped another update for the game today. It's the 15th of March. We're just going to get straight into it and we'll go over it together. What's included in the update? It's a small update. Hey Fight fans, this patch contains a range of balance changes including fighter updates, cuts and bruises and more, as well as some bug fixes. Before we jump into the notes for this patch, we want to talk about some of the key areas players are most eager to see updated and that we're focused on ensuring improve over the next few updates. Online stability and cheaters. So as you know, I'm more of an offline person, but if you're interested in stuff like this, I'll read it out anyway. Online stability and cheaters. In our previous content update, we spoke about our work in these areas, our determination to get them right, and how that will take time. While this update contains a small fix that should slightly reduce the number of disconnections online, more work is ongoing in the background, and we will continue to roll out new bans for anyone caught cheating in the meantime. We'll continue to update you on our progress on these issues here and in our community channels. So if you'd asked me, this is going to be a never-ending battle. You're never going to fully stop cheaters, ever. I mean, do all you can for the disconnection side of things to make your connection more solid, I guess. I don't understand how that works, but in terms of cheaters, if you put certain safeguards in effect to prevent cheaters, they'll just come up with an alternative route to do it. That's just how, you know, they'll figure out another way. It's like torrent sites, isn't it? It's like they get shut down and then they just crop up again somewhere down the line. So you're never ever going to stop this. It's in every game, but you know, you can work to your heart's content to get this fixed, but it's unsolvable issue, I feel. Gameplay. We've also seen a lot of feedback around what happens inside the ring, particularly around head and body health, stamina, balance, and AI and body uppercuts. Over the next few updates, you can expect to see changes made to the health system, adjusted targeting for body uppercuts so that they can't be easily abused, and AI improvements which will continue to be expanded on throughout the course of early access. So what kind of improvements? Like, can you give us any, can you elaborate? Like, what's on the horizon in terms of AI improvements? You don't have to tell us all now. I mean, you've told us that it's coming down the line, but that's all you've said. Like, what is going to happen? It's vague. With stamina usage and other balancing, we have to strike a good balance for both online and offline play, which sometimes necessitates making balance adjustments only alongside other changes, such as improving the AI so that it's more capable of reacting to and maintaining its stamina levels in a way that players can. I mean, in the offline, it's like if you just crank the difficulty up to Undisputed, the AI just runs out of stamina by, I don't know, the 5th round because it's just uncorking power shots, but it just doesn't really mean anything anyway, because it's still throwing hammers like in round 12 with fucking 18% stamina. So it doesn't really affect it. I mean, it affects you because you can only throw 1 or 2 punches and then you're super slow and then you're wide open to be countered, but it doesn't really affect the AI. And the fact that you can't just like sink in a good body shot when the AI's stamina is completely depleted. I mean, you can hit it with a body shot, you can hit it with a normal one, you can hit it with a power shot, you can hit it with a power counter shot to the body while it's got no stamina. And it just kind of looks at you and goes like, did you just say something? Like, did the fly just tickle me ribcage? What just happened? Like, it doesn't do anything. So it's not the fact that it needs to learn how to manage its stamina. I feel like we're missing the point there. Like, you know, I don't care that get it to a point where it's not just spamming power shots, and you know, if you lower the difficulty a bit, the AI tends to carry its stamina a bit more realistically throughout the fight rather than just shooting its load in the first couple of rounds. But yeah, at least get that fixed, you know what I mean? So it looks like a more realistic stamina carry throughout the fight, but we need some kind of punish for low stamina. Like, I feel like this is going over people's heads. That being said, this update does contain a small adjustment for stamina, see notes below, and you can expect to see further adjustments to stamina throughout the course of early access. Alright, well, let's see what it says. Now let's jump into the notes for the patch shipped on the 15th of March. Gameplay changes, increase base flash knockdown chance. So I guess the dice roll flash KO has been upped. Alright. Increase the chance of cuts and bruises occurring. We haven't been seeing much of that, I must admit. I see a little bit of blood sometimes. It's normally on the eye, but I don't even know if bloody noses are a thing in the game, if blood coming out of the bridge of nose, like bridge of the nose cuts are a thing. It's just mainly on the eyes I see, like in the corner, like on the top of the eye in the corner. Can we get them below the eye? Can we get them above the eye? I've not seen them. Increased damage to cuts and bruises. Increased stamina usage for power punches. So, I mean, you can expect the AI to run out of fucking gas even earlier now on Undisputed difficulty against the AI. Increased damages dealt by hooks to the head. Sorry, did I just fucking read that right? Increased damage dealt by hooks to the... Like, aren't people complaining that the hooks to the head are already powerful enough and they've upped the damage? So I'm expected to see over the next couple of days videos getting put out saying, why did they increase the damage? I'm guessing this has already been poorly received. Because, I mean, if you just go back a week, you could just say people with Ali were hook spamming and they were just dominating. So, I mean, why you'd want to up the hook damage, if anything, like bring it down? But, I mean, I felt like prior to this actually taking effect, you know, even against the AI, you could still outbox a hook spamming AI and just like jab it and straight it, and you could still, you know, you could get your own licks in. But I mean, I don't know. I feel like this is a huge fucking error that they've made on their part. I don't know what data they're getting where they needed to say, do you know what, we need to up the hook damage. We're hearing reports that the hooks aren't powerful enough. Like, we're fucking, I don't know what the fuck's going on. Increased damage dealt to block health. Bug fixes, general improvements in how we handle online connections. Moved counter punch modifier from the speed category to the strength category. Okay, don't know what that means. Fixed an issue causing the fight select UI continues to show and overlapping with other areas of the game. Fixed an issue that caused players to sometimes get stuck on the transition screen after being kicked from a custom lobby. Fixed an issue that meant one of Sergio Martinez's traits wasn't correctly displaying on the trait description. I guess that was an urgent fix. It wasn't displaying the trait properly. Fixed multiple issues relating to taking a knee. ... Lots of other general bug fixes. Can we find out what them are? I don't know, just out of curiosity. I would have been nice to know what they are. What are they? Boxer changes. Fighters have gone through another iteration of balance adjustments with stat changes to Ryan Garcia, Josh Taylor, Joe Joyce, and 19 other boxers to make them feel more in line with their real-life counterparts. Who are the 19 other boxers? Like, I've just got to go and play 19 other boxers at random, I guess, to figure out who's been changed. Do you not just make a list of them? Like, was that too much trouble, guys? Please continue to share feedback around whether a boxer in Undisputed feels authentic to the real-life counterpart, as fighter balancing will be an ongoing effort throughout early access. Fucking hell. Discuss. I want to see what these comments are, but I might make another video on this, just going over the comments, and just might be just funny to do, you know what I mean? Just see what the general view of the community is at this stage. I've got a feeling it's going to be a not very pleasant one. I feel like a lot of people are getting upset now, but I might do that for another video. So what I'm going to do now, I'm going to fire the game up, and we'll just jump into an AI fight and see things like, we'll be looking out for things like this: flash knockdown chance, cuts and bruises occurring, stamina penalty for usage for power punches, damage dealt by hooks to the head. I'm actually shitting myself now going against the AI, even more than I was. Damage dealt to block health. So these are my main areas of focus anyway, because I don't play online. Alright, I'll fire the game up and I'll see you in a sec. Alright, here we are. So let's go through this together and just see if we can spot any differences. Because I don't pay attention to stats, some of you out there might. So if you're looking at his stats now, and you can pause this at your leisure, and you might be able to notice any changes from how his stats were previously were. I won't, because I don't pay attention to stats, so it'd just be good to get some feedback from some of you who might know what his previous stats were, because they were kind enough to let me know that Garcia was one of the fighters that they adjusted, and apparently there was 19 other boxers, wasn't there? So fuck knows who they are. So just because they mentioned Garcia was altered, we'll go Garcia. And we'll go against, just because Linares always gives me a fucking tough time, and he's got fucking meteorite fucking left and right hooks, we'll go against Linares. I feel like I've done this fight a million times on my fucking channel, like Garcia and Linares vids, but for the purposes of testing, we'll just do it again. Undisputed difficulty, I don't see the point anymore in putting it on simulation. It just enables the axis blocking, but we're going to need to see the stamina bar, and we're going to need to see the damage bars to see if any differences are there. So just having them on screen is going to be helpful for noticing anything that's different. So we're going to keep it on casual. The only difference is you just can't do the 6-axis blocking, and we actually have a HUD. Whereas having it on simulation, you can axis block, and you just have a completely, like, it just takes the HUD away.
Welcome to the WBC.
Fuck you, Todd Grisham.
Ryan Garcia.
This bout is scheduled for.
Just get straight into it.
These two have been going at it and now fight.
So we're looking out for hook damage, potential cuts happening.
Here we go.
More of a penalty to power punches. See the AI is just throwing hammers there. So as usual, look at that stamina just going all the way down. Like I say, not that it's going to matter by the end of the fight, because he's still going to be throwing with complete venom, and we're not going to be able to punish someone who's got no stamina with a hard plate, well-timed body shot or shot to the chin. You know, another thing to look out for is flash KOs, the dice roll knockout. Maybe we'll get one of them when we haven't really earned it. Who knows? Okay, look, if you're paying attention to the damage bar, look, I was on yellow already there. Like, did you see that? It was like left side head health had already gone to yellow.
Millions of people around the world, people like you and I sat here expecting everything and anything can break a man or make a man.
So obviously I'm concentrating on the fight, so I'm probably going to miss a lot of stuff that's going on at the bottom of the screen. So you guys at home will probably have better eyes and be able to see things that I'm going to easily miss. Oh, see, look at that. I've seen that. I'm on orange health already. I got caught with that left hook, and I'm on orange health, so the hook damage has been upped. Fuck me. I mean, if I would have took 2 more hooks there, would I have gone down? Like, if one counter hook is putting me below halfway. Jesus, look at this. Me block damage. Did it say increased damage to the block? I think it did. Me block went to orange as well there.
A counter fighter relies a lot on their instincts and reaction time. You've got to get in there quick to punch your opponent before
Jesus
he gets
Christ.
his fist back to block.
Todd, I understand.
Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. This fight could not be any closer, could it, Johnny?
It's too hard to split. Do you listen to your head?
I mean, I'm not sure how he's got 100% health when I hit him with a few counters, but
Who's going to be the first one to get buzzed? Coming back to life now, starting to
look at my block. Jesus. Like, I've got a funny feeling if I get the AI rocked, like, its block is just going to be the same Terminator block. Like, sometimes I've unloaded about, like, 8 or 9 punches on the AI while I've got it rocked, and it just blocks all of them. Like, and none of the punches get through. Like, and it doesn't even chip away at the AI's block. Well, it does, but it's just like, by the time you've reached, like, your 8th or 9th punch, like, it's already out of the dizzy state, and it's back to fighting again.
This counter puncher is going to wait for you to move first, and then will strike like a snake. Keep an eye on this guy.
You're fighting a counter puncher, you've got to double a shot. Make them react from that, then react then. I know it's hard to think that way, but counter punchers, they're watching every move.
Nice exchanges from both men in this round. He just misses with that big right hand. These fighters want to see the judges' scorecards.
So it said hooks to the body were also... They're trying to combat hooks to the body? What, so they don't land as much? Is that what they're saying? Because they were getting abused, or they felt like they were? Oh, fucking hell, that big right straight just put me in red there. That was my fault. I moved forward there, jumped onto that.
This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. This one could go either way. Every round is so important.
That was super tough.
Already got a notch on the swelling there. It's left side swelling.
The first one to get caught. Hit him with a left jab. Why aren't they defending?
Oh, got the AI in red then, briefly, with the head health.
I think it's safe to say one of these fighters certainly has a significant speed advantage. You can tell who it is.
So you're getting in there with someone that's so fast, you're prepared to take a lick at.
How fast that counter was.
Before you get in close.
Nice exchanges from both men in this round. Swing and a miss with that hook. These two were made for each other. You've heard the phrase, finding a second win. I don't think I need to tell you which one of these fighters needs to find it.
Now you've got two fighters that...
Very close round with 10 seconds to go.
I mean, in terms of like how Garcia handles, like I'm not noticing personally anything. You know, maybe it was just such a small change where it's not really noticeable, like just a couple of... They just changed a few numbers when it came to certain stats, and... But according to them, it's so he plays more like his real life self, so... I don't know what that would have been.
Fighter's gonna get clipped first. That left hand misses. Oh, and he caught him with an uppercut. There's a scoring blow.
What happened to his arm? Did you see that? His arm just like glitched through his fucking body. Fucking hit him so hard he fucking punched himself through his own body.
Their resistance to these blows just isn't the same.
Because you've got a good chin doesn't mean you've got leather skin. It means you can still get caught. So you've got to go for those point areas over the eyebrow, the cheekbone. You've just got to try and cut them, skim and go for speed.
Some nice exchanges from both men in this round. That one will count.
Like one of these days, the uppercuts will land a little bit better as well. Like they have got a little bit better uppercuts to the head. I mean, it's more specifically. Like they land sometimes, and other times they just stop. And it's not just when I do it. Sometimes the AI will throw one and it'll stop just before it touches my face.
Caught him with a left hook. You know the scorecards are going to be...
Oh, left up connected. Look at his block now. He takes all these punches. I mean, he took a lot of punches there. Perfectly blocked.
I don't know about you, Johnny, but I'm getting a little bit sleepy.
I know those rounds, and you know what? We'll get it.
Fuck you, Todd Grisham. Suck my fucking
There's
sack.
the bell for round 5. Energy and endurance are not an issue for this fighter who continues to be aggressive as the rounds wear on.
I I've seen some aggressive fighters. They can terrorize the life out of you before they've even thrown a shot. The strength they have, the speed they have, and that knockout punch, they want to punch through you. They don't want to punch you. They want to punch straight through you. So you've got to be careful.
Nice combination there. Oh, and another one. Fucking hell. Got him again. I'm just going to keep doing this until one of them gets through. Finally. I don't know if I actually just connected properly there or his block gave out. I wasn't paying attention to the block meter. Someone can let me know if they were paying attention there. Oh, his block's healing up there, so maybe we did just like break through his block.
Is in some serious trouble.
Jesus Christ.
What resolve they're showing here. He takes that jab. Final 10 seconds here, and this has not been his round for sure. You know that bell was sweet music to his ears.
So he's got cuts coming up on the right side. That's from me hitting him with left hooks, I think, but we're not going to be able to see them properly because they're on the opposite side to where the camera is.
When we talk about a fighter having power, don't just look at the head punches they throw. Look at the body shots. That could be the real difference.
Todd, we know one of these fighters can knock you out with a simple jab. They're that powerful.
Solid punch. No rest for the weary. You hear that old phrase, second win. You've got to find it somehow.
What can they change? Can they slow the pace down? Can they hope to knock them out early? What can they do? They've got to concentrate and relax. Because you know what you can do in the gym, you can do it in the fight.
Oh, to watch my head health. Only just caught that at the last second there.
From both men in this round. Walk away from each other and then run right back into trouble. And this with that jab. That one lands. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. I don't know which fighter is winning this bout.
It's too hard to split.
So obviously I don't throw many power shots. It's mostly like power straights to the body, maybe the occasional power straight up top, and that's pretty much it. I never really throw power hooks or uppercuts. So I'm managing to conserve my stamina pretty well. Like the stamina decrease on power punches, as you can see, hasn't affected me too much. But if you're the kind of player that is power punch heavy, you might start to see a massive drop off.
That can seriously hurt you.
I've seen certain fighters that can depend.
Just something to be aware of.
Forget tactics. They know the second they touch you, it's done. That's where the confidence comes from.
Oh, just got to watch that left side head health.
How nervous would you get when you know you're facing a big puncher like this guy that can seriously hurt you? exchanges from both men in this round. This fighter is not interested in throwing one shot at a time. They throw combinations and they throw them non-stop.
Having so much speed, what happens to your opponent is you get cut to ribbons, and that's where the referee has to jump in and stop the fight. And you know this is going to happen, so you rush your work. You think, I've got to get him inside close round.
He just misses with that jab. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Who's winning this fight right now? I have no idea.
That was super tight.
Which fighter's going to get caught first? And he lands a big right hand. And he caught him with a left hook. In the early rounds of a fight, you'll see two boxers feel each other out, test each other's power, and I think this boxer has decided I can walk through anything that lands.
What a gift. What a gift it is to have a chin where you know you can walk through anything and everything. When you let those shots go and it's just bouncing off and they're walking it down, it's so demoralizing. It absolutely breaks your heart. What else can you do?
Nice exchanges from both men in this round. It just gets out of the way of that right uppercut. Got him with a clean right uppercut.
Oh, it's a nice combination. Step in jab, right uppercut, left hook.
Big hook. Good thing it didn't land. Talk about punches and bunches. This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go.
Oh, nice left uppercut there.
Serious trouble.
We're gonna go to like ultimate defense. Almost broke through his block there though.
Like a feel-out round. What do you think, Johnny?
You've got to see what's in front of you. Don't pressure them. Let them take it at their own pace.
Let's see how much fatigue we see here in round 9. Jab to the body, trying to wear him down. Got him with a left jab. And he misses with that jab. When you've got someone with the hand speed that this fighter possesses, how do you deal with it?
What you've got to do, Toddy, is anticipation. You've got to wait. You just got to throw caution to the wind and just hope. You're never going to know where the shots are coming from. You just got to put in a guess.
Big shots from both these fighters. You've got to be careful, though. Just when you think they're going to have a lull in the action, we get it heated back up.
Oh, nice combination.
How is he still on his feet? another scoring shot there. This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. Both fighters unwilling to engage in that round.
I mean, Todd, I had him rocked at the end of the fight, mate. You fucking moron. Sorry, at the end of the round, Todd.
No way this
Excuse
fighter
me.
can go punch for punch. Their resistance to these blows just isn't the same.
Don't get trigger happy, because all of a sudden you're going to be gassing yourself out trying to get that shot, and that's when they catch you.
And he just missed with that left jab. The winner of this surely will get a world title shot. He misses with that jab. Some nice exchanges from both men in this round. Correct me if I'm wrong, but when you're dealing with someone with so much speed, you've got to get your timing right.
Some fighters are just gifted with such hand speed, footwork, movement. They are gifted. They are the chosen few.
Nice idea with the jab, but does not land. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. This one could go either way. Who's going to be the first one?
I mean, even though the hooks have been upped in damage, like, here we are, still in the 11th round. And I haven't gone in spamming hooks. I've tried to, like, play, like, somewhat realistically with me combinations, just like I always do, and I've hit him with, like, when I have rocked him, it has been with the left hook, and that, it got a hook in there to put him in red. But we're still in the 11th round, you know?
That hook misses.
And when I have fucking sort of hit him, he's gone into, like, ultimate Neo defense. And he's managed to, like, fucking absorb all the shots.
You both know who the bigger power puncher is. There's a significant power difference. How would you handle that?
This could be really intimidating, Todd. If you know somebody's got the punch power, someone's got the speed, someone can take you out with a simple jab. It can be intimidating, just depends on how confident you are as a fighter.
Nice exchanges from both men in this round. He didn't take that jab well at all. Oh, and he caught him there with a right hook. You don't want to trade shots.
I think it's gone into that ultimate AI defense now. See him not getting any fucking shots in? It just constantly fucking... Oh, there we go. There's a fucking counter jab. It's like sometimes when it just like goes into this really super defensive mode and it'll just start countering you way more.
This fight is closer than 2 pages and a book, Johnny.
Fucking sitting at 30% fucking health. What the fuck?
Just missed with that hook.
Oh, it's a nice combination.
defense is the Venezuelan is rocked. Big shot, and down goes El Nido
Fucking finally.
Navarro.
I don't know if I should be throwing power shots there when I've got him stunned to break through his block quicker. I'm just trying to hit him with like flurries, really. I mean, we're not going to finish him. It's going to go to a decision, but...
Coming back to life now, starting to land some punches. Missing with that jab. Jorge Linares seeing cobwebs.
Yeah, go with some power shots to the body. Head.
The Venezuelan is rocked.
Nothing doing. Finally, there we go. Left hook got through eventually. Maybe it's just because the AI is on the hardest difficulty. It's just got a tendency to block all your shots more. So, in other words, you've just got to break its block down before you're actually going to get the knockdown. I don't know. Like maybe if that was on a lower difficulty, one of those shots might have got through.
Some might have thought the fight a little bit closer, but the judges are in agreement. A unanimous decision win.
Just from an assessment of one match there, yes, the hooks are doing more damage. It feels like you've got to be a little bit more careful. I dread to think what this is going to be like online, but in terms of actually going against the AI, I didn't actually mind it, to be honest with you. Just it feels like a little bit more deadly. Like you can't just go in there and just. I mean, you couldn't do that anyway, really. But prior to it being updated, it was kind of like that to begin with. If you stand in the pocket with the AI, it'll just take your fucking head off with hooks. But let's just wait and see what the community reacts to this current update is over the next couple of days. Let me know what your thoughts are if you've played it and how you feel about it. Is it good or is it bad? I'm always interested to see the broad spectrum of feedback from the community. All right, thanks very much for watching, everyone. Take it easy, and I'll see you next time.